How did we shoot this dancing scene with only one light? Let's go. We shot a music video for my guy over at Mofi Music where I had to capture not only his performance video, but also B-roll of this ballerina dancing. And the video turned out great, they loved it, but in the end I was left over with all of this extra ballerina footage. So I ended up turning it into this visual musical expression and figured I'd share it with the channel. Her name is Jameer Brown, and she was phenomenal. Talented, kind, hardworking. One of the learnings for me was, as a director, you're so excited, and once you get the shot set up, you just want to keep rolling. And so you roll a take and then cut back to one, and then you roll another take and then back to one, and it can seem so like repetitive and fast paced, and all that's fine unless you have talent who's performing like a physically demanding role. So, she never complained, but kind of had to read the room a little bit and say, you might need to slow down. So, little tip, don't overwork your talent.
Good stuff, all good stuff, all good stuff.
How did we shoot this scene using only one light? Well, natural light, right? Windows. On the right side of the frame, we lifted the shades and let as much light in as we could. And then behind her, we pulled those shades down to block as much light as we could so that we can kind of create contrast across her face. And then we use the Aperture 300D to add a little bit of feel in her face. Camera movement is key, and there was this really cool moment between me and Jameer where everything was just flowing. She was in her element, I was in my element, and there was this really good chemistry between me, her, and the camera. And it was almost like we were dancing back and forth with one another. And as a director, you're always looking for those moments where you can capture images and moments like that. And so I was glad that we were able to capture it on that day. You can take minimal equipment and still create beautiful cinematic shots, sequences with or without dialogue. And I think this is a good example of that. If you want to see more examples of that, make sure you like and follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and subscribe to the YouTube page. We're trying to get the subscriptions up so that we can keep creating content just like this. Be blessed, stay inspired, shoot for the difference, all that good stuff.